Howdy howdy, this is Blue Otter, and today we're looking at Beyond These Stars. Welcome to the demo of Beyond These Stars. We spent the last year making massive improvements to the game in all areas. Demo allows you to land on the back of a space whale, start building a thriving community, unlock important buildings and decorations, and eventually gain enough technology and materials to talk to your space whale host. When released in early access, you'll be able to travel through space on Kiwa, the space whale, repopulate ancient planets, meet aliens, discover new technologies, research unique buildings, and forge a relationship with Kiwa, all as you try to maintain a delicate balance between progress and consideration for your host. But let's go ahead and start a new game. Yeah, we're going to start with a tutorial. Game name. That looks good. We'll do... All right, and start.
Once, we traveled the stars. We saw things that brought us joy. We made discoveries that kept us hungry for more. But some of those discoveries were hungry for us. They were forever feeding but never satisfied. So we descended into deep bunkers, saying farewell to the open sky. And over quiet centuries, we forgot so many things. But we returned. We reignited our old hunger to discover and rebuilt what was lost. But the insatiable hunger also returned. It felt hopeless to be pursued by such creatures. Until the day one stopped and observed us, like we once observed them. We were sick of hiding, so a brave few followed their curiosity. What wonders lie beyond these stars?
Whoa, we really did it. We landed on a space whale. What's more, my theories were correct. The atmosphere is breathable. And have you seen the soil? It's beautifully fertile. We can grow. Oh, look at that shiny. What do you think? Ancient tech? Possibly, possibly. I suggest we form a scouting party to investigate. And hold on, we need to set up a proper base camp so our next settlement ship can arrive. Starting with roads, huts for shelter, potato patches for food, and a water pump. And what are we waiting for? Let's get building. Okay, move the camera, Q and E. Pivot with the middle mouse button, zoom in and out. Okay, we're good. To start with, peeps need basic accommodation, food and drink. Select the road tool and add one of the available buildings. Select the road tool. Okay, so we go to, there are two ways to place roads. Select the starting tile and then the ending tile, or hold down, select, and okay, so we could like theoretically, oh, we could do quite a bit. Okay, let's start with that. Okay, you have to have the road. I would like to do that. We can get 2 potato patches. We need a water pump. But we need to have a valid road connection. That's Water pump. Most buildings have adjacency effects which allow neighboring buildings and the environment to affect their function. For better or worse, adjacency effects are displayed at the bottom left of the screen when placed in a building. As a positive adjacency effect you can view. Yeah. The effect may deactivate if you move or demolish this building. Okay. We also probably need a hut. We can just build a hut right there. Oh, place 4 huts. Okay. We'll place another hut there. Wait for hut construction to complete. I probably just don't have the extra wood to do that. Select a construction building or building to activate its building card. Building cards contain useful information and management options organized by tab to view which peeps are working in a building and construction site. Select the peep. Peeps work in shifts. When a shift ends, they head home briefly. Okay, but you had me open up the house. Exhaustion increases and happiness decreases when peeps work. Eating, drinking, and relaxing do the opposite. The building experiences a negative adjacency effect. You can view. To deactivate the effect, try moving or demolishing either of the buildings in the adjacent. Okay, can we move this?
Huh?
Can we radio the ship? Can we radio ship 2 now? I want to make you a greenhouse, but they have all the good building blueprints. Oh, you do? I love that. We have a lot to do here before the settlers can land, though. I suppose you're right. We need more tools. That means wood, iron, toolsmith power. Our initial surveys indicate an abundance of material ripe for extraction. Wait a minute. Won't mining hurt the space whale? Absolutely not. Scans show a significantly deep layer of material atop the space whale's body. Furthermore, I don't believe the space whale knows we are here or is capable of feeling anything. Yeah. Your hypothesis is wrong.
Huh?
It knows we're here. It's going to toss us into space and eat our tiny bodies. Our mere coincidence, I assure you. Yeah, I was just kidding. There is no way it's aware of us. Now, come on. I need metal. Can we... Seriously, though, can we move this? I didn't realize that this was going to be a negative... oh, here we go. Hold on. Move building. Move that right there. Okay, so over here we have a woodcutter. Which I think I'd like to place like right over here, maybe. Which means I need... path right there. Woodcutter right here. Produce 5 wood. It's convenient that the these scraps here have ladders already built. Well, that's forest. That's interesting trees. Okay, so we've got someone working. Can we... speed up? Selecting a notification will take you to that object that triggered it. Otherwise, it will close automatically after a while. You can review expired notifications from the notification log. The technology tree allows you to unlock new buildings. Once you've met the unlock condition, open the technology tree, and unlock the mine. Okay, so we've used one perk. Build a stone mine, build an iron ore mine. Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay, that's stone. This has got to be iron ore. Yeah. Okay, let's just do a path here. And mine, hold on. Can we... It has to be moved first. Can we like replant trees? On the top of the screen, you'll find the info bar. It contains useful displays and controls. On the left side, displays your current amounts of resources. 5 resources at this location. Select any resource to customize this display and view other known resources. Center displays the name of your current location. Select it to activate the location summary, which contains detailed information about resources, buildings, and peeps in the location. The right displays population information, game time, controls, and whether peeps are currently working or resting. Select a population button for more detailed information. You can learn more about the info bar and the info in the in-game player guide. Access the player guide by opening the pause menu here. So here's the player guide. And we just resume. Unlock the ore smelter. Hold on. Can we... No, it has to be right there. Okay. So come up here. We need the ore smelter. And unlock the burner generator. Produces power by burning wood and or wood waste. Okay, it looks like the trees have already come back. Ore smelter uses power to smelt ore into ingots. Okay, so... we'll do that right there. Since they are going to be in close proximity to each other. I'm going to wish I'd probably use this forest instead. I could always go back and... power flows between the neighboring buildings. Only place the burner generator and ore smelter next to each other to use the ore smelter. Yeah, I already did that. I think all of this is to get to this mysterious ruin. Can we get... There, I wanted 4 potato patches. Now require you to choose the active task before they begin working. You can set the tasks in the building carts. So just switch that to active. Then we need to unlock the toolsmith. We need 10 iron. Okay. Creates a small amount of pollution. Maybe I should have built it over here. And we activate it. I think that's probably my only critique is the fact that it's like, okay, place this building down. It's like, okay, but can I place the building down and then adjust how I want the roads to maneuver around? It's like, nope, nope, nope. Place the path first. Because sometimes the path needs to be more organically grown. I did not say that. I don't want the elevator. That's iron ore. This one, I need like 10 iron. Yeah, produced by ore smelter. Okay, so okay, now the toolsmith can be unlocked. Okay. Go back down to 1. Build a toolsmith. It is right there. That is interesting. I like the artwork though. Almost done. What are they doing in here? Oh, I guess they're having water. It's finally time to radio home and ask the next settlement ship to join us. Here goes. This is the Peep crew reporting from SWS. Yeah, whale totally doesn't know we're here. Hello, can anyone hear me down there? Hello? They're all gone, aren't they? We're it. That's it. We're all that's left of humanity. Or we've traveled far enough away. Leaping libraries, the space whale is moving. Oh my gosh. Please don't tell me you're those people. Okay. Still small story time. I used to work at this ranch and we did horseback rides. And we had someone that got on the horse and then flipped their cookies because the horse moved. It's a living animal. What did you expect? It's not just moving. It feels like it's bolting. Maybe we scared it somehow. Now, really, that's speculation. It's more likely to be headed instinctively towards a food source. But, well, we really aren't prepared for long distance travel. And, I don't know, the blueprints on ship 2. Let's not worry about those yet. We need to stay calm so our people don't panic. You're quite right, of course. Our community welfare is the most important thing right now. I suggest we expand our settlement. We may be here a while after all. You think? The home spaceship brought 20 peeps onto this space whale. If you build accommodations for more than 20 people with at least some in range of a school, the peeps will start having children. Learn more about the peeps need from the player guide. Yeah. Okay. So I need a school is what I'm hearing. Yep. What do I need to do this? I need tin glass. I might as well just unlock that one just because I've got access to it. Build huts for the remaining peeps. Nope. Did not mean the elevator. I'm at the road. We'll do that for right now. Because if that houses 8, this will be 15. That should be 20. I might move this house over and make the school right here. Maybe. There we are. There you are. I've been looking all over for you. Are you okay?
Huh?
Not really. Right before the space whale zoomed, what, do you know why it bolted? Because I think it knows we're here and we caused it to zoom. What? No, I just realized we need to build some storage sheds. Yeah, that was all. Nothing else. I'm like not certain it zoomed because of me, and I'm totally not worried about being eaten. Haha. Okay, I know it's silly to think a space whale is aware of us. I'm just worried about the blueprints and epoxy potato patches. I forgot about the blueprints on ship 2. What are we gonna do? I honestly don't know. I'm sure we'll figure something out. The stars are flying by too quickly for me to have any good ideas right now. They're fast, but look how beautiful they are. Maybe we should take a minute to admire them. Okay, so I need to unlock a storage shed. And the sawmill. I need 20 tools. I'll be able to get that soon. So here we'll do a storage shed. Put like right here. Maybe one right there. Unlock the sawmill, which have at least 6 potato patches. Put those right there. Since I don't really want to have water next, we don't want to live next to a water thing, then have at least 2 water pumps. You can edit the stored resources for storage shed from the work tab. Run smoothly or gather resources. Okay. Yeah, it should be able to just store resources. Resource flow graph in the location summary can show you how various resources are used. You may discover something better to do with a resource than filling up storage sheds. You think? What is this? Create small amount of pollution. Yeah, we know that. I mean, do we have to have here? Edit. We can do tools, iron ore. Here we'll edit. We can do stone and wood. and wood waste. Missing input. What? What are we missing? Move the building somewhere else. Schedules building to be demolished. No. Okay, it produces tools and slag. It needs power. So I have to have... So, okay, so I have to have a path. Okay. Move that over there. So we can move this, but we can't move this just yet because we have to have a path. So let's move this over here. This is a burn generator. We'll move it right here. And then this, once it gets built, move this one over here. And then we need another burn generator right here. Move this right there. I mean, at least it's relatively simple to move. Oh, we need to come over here. We turn this on. And now you've got the power to do stuff. Maybe. Hopefully. That caused you to lose produce resources. Yeah, that's not helpful. That's really not helpful. Okay, are you able to produce tools though now? Okay, let's move these over here a bit. I'm going to end up moving this thing over here, I think. Yeah, let's move this guy over here. Alright, get those back up and building. Okay, that's on. And that should hopefully be presenting. That way, everything's like right here next to each other. And that gets him some new trees. Okay, now we've got the sawmill. Yeah, we've got sawmill. Oh, bless the bunker, it stopped. We should attempt to transmit a signal home, and no, we can't. Look, I have to tell you both something. Right before the space whale zoomed, I used our radio to try and talk to home. I think it made the space whale panic and bolt. It's my fault we're in this mess. It's not your fault. It means the space whale is aware of us. I was right. It can feel things after all. That's reckless conjecture, but oh my, these stars are all unfamiliar. Our radio won't reach home anyway. Kiernan, a space whale, like the ones that used to eat our home planet, knows we're here. There's no point speculating like this. Our people need our expertise, not wild theories and panic. Now, between us, I'm sure we can recreate blueprints for vital buildings, sawmills, and so on. Okay, Kiernan, but we need to talk about this properly and soon. Okay, so we're gonna do a sawmill. We put it right here. Let me guess, the sawmill's gonna need power. Yeah, so we'll put the sawmill right here. No, that's not. Hold on, let me put. Okay, we're gonna put the sawmill right here. Okay, it does not say we need power, but I've got the ability to go over here. If I don't need power, I might, but there's another forest over there, so I might end up moving. I might have like a second lumberjack over there. Build a sand mine. Where? Okay, let's look at player guide. Buildings. Nope. Not helpful. Oh, here's sand mine. Okay. Okay, so let's do a road here. And a mine right there. You can now use pause priority control. Oh, we have a fountain. Wildflowers, hedge garden. Yeah, we can do a little fountain. Yeah, I think we can do, yeah, 3 tools. Let's see, what else can we do? We could do a hedge garden. Wildflowers. There's a space whale right there. Pause and priority. Oh, priority control. Okay, so we actually have... Don't have any buildings to collect them. Oh, did we... Hold on. I want this... Can this road... No, it cannot. Okay, never mind. Let's do another warehouse. Storage shed, sorry. We'll do another storage shed, and this one will collect soot and slag. And then we also need another... Unlock the metal smelter. This one, we're gonna also have, this one is gonna collect sand. Okay. I need to mine 20 sand. Okay. Priority. Hopefully they're gonna get that soon. There we go. Because then we can store... Can we store more sand? Okay, we can get the metal smelter. What does it do? Peeps Forge complex resources for space travel. Refines ingots into more advanced resources. Produces high levels of pollution. Okay, so I'm gonna want to put that on the other side. Now that we built a sawmill, we should move on to metal smelting and bridge building. And hold on, we need to talk about the radio making the space whale bolt. Plus, we're creating pollution with our buildings. We're mining. We're chopping down trees. We do have to figure out what's going on here. Does what we're doing affecting this creature somehow? And is it going to throw us from its back and eat us? But if I entertain such outlandish theories, there's no way to prove the space whale is sentient. Actually, there might be. I went and investigated that old alien tech we saw when we landed. Wait, you swam across the river alone? Actually, don't tell me. I can't handle it. Smart. Anyway, I think it's a transmitter. It might let us talk to the space whale or communicate with our home planet. How intriguing. Just imagine alien technology being used by peeps. Lottie, we should drop schematics. Not the trunk. This one is wood. Oh, you know what we should do? Planks, wood, and we'll do wood waste. Okay, because that should help with some of this. Some, not all. Okay, over here we're gonna do pathing like so. We'll do a metal smelter. I'm gonna put this like right here. We're probably gonna need another burnt generator. Unlock the landscaper. We also need a park bench. 20 planks. Okay, that's working. Landscaper, we need 10 steel. Remember, you can preview unlocked adjacency effects when placed in a building. Yeah. So we need planks over here. Missing input. Oh. It does need power. Okay. Interesting. Okay, yeah, this one. Now we just gotta turn it on. It needs planks. Also produces a soot. Yep, they are just working on building it. And let's turn that on, which will power the sawmill. I think the sawmill should be powered by hand, but that's on me. I feel as though maybe we need another couple water pumps. We're actually doing pretty good. We're doing fantastic with potatoes. Okay, we can get the wood bridge. I want the park bench though. That's going to be a matter of more planks, and that's 10 steel. I think this is extra, so we're just gonna get rid of this one. We can do the park bench now. Okay, come over here. Park bench. We'll put that one right there. Unlock the landscaper, which is going to come from over here. We need to turn this on. Here we can do... Hold on, what does this generate? This generates steel. There. How far can we zoom out? Can we actually see any of the whale? No. But we can. I wonder how much of this is actually... Oh, we can do the landscaper now. Here we go. Ah, Matilda, there you are. Lottie and I have devised a way to adapt the strange transmitter, but it needs copper, which is out of our breathable air pocket. Any ideas? Huh, well, I've been a bit worried about people running out of space to grow and settle. I had an idea for what might help you too, though. What if we use one of my landscapers to get rid of debris and make the river flow further, thus increasing oxygen supply from local trees and expanding our biome? That could just work. If Matilda thinks that it'll work, let's do it. And then let's use our alien tech to talk to a space whale. Correction, let's utilize the transmitter's capabilities and radio home across the stars. Either way, we need to open up that river and get some copper. Let's go. Make sure the river blockage is within the landscaper's working range, indicated by a pink line when placing. Oh, we need to do landscaper. Okay. Overlays, yep. Complete action to continue. What are we doing? Yeah, happiness, that's fine. Okay. The key shows all tiles with atmosphere are highlighted in light blue. Peeps can only go where there's atmosphere. Atmosphere produced by forests, and only if they're not dried out. Use the landscaper to unblock the river. I'm so happy that they're taking a break from working. When a peep is on a break, they only eat or drink. Relax, they'll return to work after 3 minutes. That's fine. Did I say that was unacceptable? Building a landscaper has unlocked terrain editing mode. Use the toggle to switch modes. Terrain editing lets you control tile, fertility, distribution of atmosphere, and the flow of water. It's a crucial part of your city's survival and growth. Select landscaping from the bottom of the screen. Hold and select and drag over the tile you'd like to dig out from the river blockage. Please release to confirm your selection. I have no idea. You can edit jobs. Here you can see a summary of your scheduled terrain jobs in real time. When digging up a lot of debris, it's available storage space may fill up and prevent the job from being completed. Landscapers can also compost bare tiles and plant saplings which grow into forests. You'll need to unlock the compost heap and tree nursery to produce the compost and saplings first, though. Cancel the job. I have no idea what I'm doing. Create job? I mean... Press... Wait for landscaper next to water to complete. We're gonna focus on terraforming jobs. Because it looks like that water should be able to go out to here then. Unknown resource. Unknown resource. Yeah, there's a lot of unknown resources. Okay. Complete job. Complete job. Oh, that was cool. Build a copper mine. Where's copper? Oh, here's copper. Yeah, okay. Use overlays to identify copper. Yeah, but you're not telling me which overlay to use, so it's really not as helpful as you think. What is that? Terrain resources? Okay. They're pretty far away. Peeps will only work at jobs within range of their accommodations. Close the overlay, then select any accommodation building to view its range. You'll need to establish a new area to deposit. Yeah. I got news for you. I'm also going to need to build a bridge. So we're going to unlock the wooden bridge. We can get the compost heap. We'll go ahead and get the farmhouse. Produce copper and glass to unlock the... Okay. So we're gonna do... a wooden bridge here. We're gonna get a mine for copper. Not quite there yet. We'll get a storage shed right here. No, not. Copper ore. Let's get a couple of houses over here. Probably need a water pump. Resume. Okay, they're starting to come over here. Yeah, he can just... Yeah, they're happy just delivering a tool. Alright, let's speed this up. Is that okay, that is the elevator. I think I might want to move that up here. I think I know that they're okay. We need to build a farmhouse. Yeah, we could build a farmhouse right there. Yeah, we'll do a toxic area. Is that what it said? Choose seeds. Yeah, potatoes. Okay, so we have copper ore, but I need an ore smelter. We'll put right here. For that, I need power, so we'll get... Can we get that right there? Yeah. Turn that on. Yeah. Any job. Let's see, can we go here? We have composter. Create job. I don't know what that does. If they're not cleaned soon. I don't know what I need to do to clean them. All right, I don't want to alarm anyone, but wait, that's not true. It's time to panic. Look at what we've done. Oh no, we've polluted the land for so long it's turned toxic, and I calculate that the toxicity will have negative repercussions on our people. However, I'm 98% certain we can clean it up with a little hard work. Don't forget that it's not just us here. This could really hurt. Don't say it. We have no idea if toxic land will cause harm to the space well. You know, let's assume it does. Just because you can't crunch numbers about it doesn't mean what I'm saying isn't right. If we stop fighting about this and, you know, clean up our mess, because either way, this toxic stuff is nasty. Yeah, toxic cleanup. Is it just doing that? Yeah, toxic area. I guess that's them scrubbing it away. Okay, what's this? Field. Okay. Looks good to me. Yeah, this is like, we've only got like 20 people. Oh, well, no, we got 28 houses. Okay, what is this? Active? Let's see, that's gonna be soot. Okay, so let's move this to here. And we'll add another storage shed. Because this is going to generate soot. So we'll have soot. More soot. This can do... Yeah, copper ingots, copper. And glass. Not sure how to make glass. Unless it's something in here. Didn't we have like a... power line? That might be helpful. Five copper, I can get the electronics, converts glass and copper into electronics. That's sand. Metal smelter. I see wooden bridge. No. Okay, so how... Yeah, they're cleaning up. I know you can make produced by mine. Okay, but how do you make glass? Reduce pollution. Peep happiness lost from encountering pollution. Yeah, we'll purchase that one. I guess these are all ones. Enhance extra storage. Enhance. Increase storage adjacency. If I don't know if that's gonna matter. Reduce extra pollution effect. I feel like I'm just doing this. We could deal with pollution, or see what we could do is then we just do all this stuff that removes the pollution effects. Remove all increased pollution effects from buildings. Decrease storage effect. Okay, technology tree. How do you make glass? Every time a building is unlocked, you earn some perk points. Perk point, yeah. Got it. Okay, you get... Okay, ore smelter. No, that's not what I was trying to do. Ore smelter. Can do iron, copper, or soot. Okay, toolsmith. Okay, metal smelter, sand. Okay, let's just do a pathway and we'll just do... Nope, not that one. I need a metal smelter, which means I also need power. This is... Okay, I don't like the fact that it's like part of the pollution, the fact that you have all this pollution is honestly a direct result of the fact that every single thing has to have power, and this is not cleaning it up. I don't know what they're doing. Really? You're going to... Yeah, this mechanic doesn't make sense to me. And of course, it doesn't help the fact that I don't have enough people to justify having this many buildings. And why do I have this many buildings? Because every single generator... Missing input. What are they missing? Stone? No. Glass, of course. Okay, burn generator, we've got that. Now we just gotta have this one. We need steel. Well, we can also add steel to this. Over here, let's do a couple potato patches. Are you doing lens flares? No, that's just... Yeah, because it's probably because I don't have workers, but... I can't really do much of anything. Okay, can we priority control? Let's lower these priorities so maybe we can have just one. One or two going at a time. Missing input. Can we... Saplings. Okay, I think that was what they were talking about. Nope, I need... tree nursery, but for that I need 10 compost. Can we do... Is this compost? That's debris. Or ambit production, recycle, wood waste, soot, slag. No. I mean, we could put in debris. I don't... They've got all the supplies. Burnt generator is still being built. We've got planks. Okay. Do another woodcutter over here. And turn this on. Okay, so that is now glass, but this one needs to have its wood. Yeah, I am glad I moved stuff back there. Yep, they're all excited about living right there. Okay, but we are getting mines there. Copper ore, and glass. Edit, instead of this, let's have glass. So over here, we're not... We'll remove that one. Priority because I've only got one of y'all right now. Okay, you know what? We're going to pause. No, that doesn't matter. I mean, this is important, but at the same time, it's like, I don't see what this is doing. Okay, hold on. Let's just... Where is demolition? Do you want to demolish the resources used to construct the building and within it will be returned? Yes. Don't show the message again. The airspit is now traveling through a debris field. Not to be confused with there. No, I don't want to demolish the road. No, I guess I'll leave those up. Yeah, it's completely toxic. The high density of space junk and asteroids in a debris field are dangerous and will damage your buildings. Asteroids are rich in resources, though. You'll discover technologies to access those resources later. Damaged buildings, of course. Repair. Do not operate or function. Yeah. Keep is exhausted. Yep, I know. Well... Okay, activate. And that should... There. I want glass, not... Make that inactive. It looks like, though, you have an ore smelter. Yeah, it looks like we could do both here. Nah, I'm just gonna leave it over here. Anything else get busted up? I don't know what the deal is with that. Okay, so it appears we are now making, that's the mine. We should be making glass, and we've also got slag coming out. We'll take slag at this one too. What do we have here? Repair. What else needs to be repaired? That just wasn't working. Okay. Ore smelter, we need to produce 5 copper. Okay. That was not easily known. But now that we're able to produce glass, who knows? Maybe I should just do this as copper, and then it's just a matter of getting all of the copper stuff over here. Yeah, if we do that, and then we also have this going, that would effectively mean we could get rid of these two. And we could also get rid of all of this. I know. So what that does mean though, man, they went through all that iron ore. What that does mean though is we could probably build another storage, and in here we'll hold copper, glass, and we'll put in copper ore. That's tools, iron, and iron ore. But I've already got sand here. Yeah. I thought I already repaired that. Okay, we've got sand, we have power. They're getting the copper ore delivered. I think this is just, they are... Oh, they need 2 glass, that's why. If they ever feel like producing glass, that's what we're waiting on. Okay, I have already repaired some of these buildings more than once. Okay, so we have that. Can you please... Yeah, I don't have much wood. Power line can now be unlocked. Electronics plant can now be unlocked. Ig, we're so close to rebuilding the strange transmitter. Will we talk to the space whale or home? I am curious about the bunker ball scores, but I'd love to talk to an alien and, you know, ask it not to eat us. It's the space whale, I just know it. I can't wait to see how it feels about us being here. Don't you want to ask it to take us back to our home planet? I want to go home, of course I do, but I've been thinking, if we really can talk to the space whale and if it likes us, maybe it can take us to other places too. We wanted to find out what was out there after all. This could be our chance. Just think, with its help, we might find other planets with peeps living on them. Oh, or aliens. But what if the space whale doesn't like us living here? I don't really think it's going to eat us, but it might not want guests. All the more reason to make electronics and use the transmitter to speak with it. Okay, we can now do electronics plants. Hold on. It needs copper, glass, and power. And it produces electronics and goo. What if we could do goo and electronics here? Should have kept the road. Okay, so we'll just put the road like so. I have a feeling that it will need power. And of course, the only thing I've got for power is this burnt generator. What if we do... a park bench right there? What do they need? Just need glass. Yeah, what is it? We have tons of potatoes. We have plenty of water. I want to do that stone. I'm not too hard up on. Let's do this with copper. Working hard, hardly working. Currently unable to work. 2 peeps are injured. 1 peep is taking a break. Yeah, well... what I need to do is I need to just let it run so I can actually get enough glass so I can unlock the school so that then they can have babies. Okay, we finally have glass being made. The issue I'm having is that because we're in a debris field, I've got 2 lumberjacks and they literally just get demolished every single time. And there's no real notification. You just have to happen to see it. So I'm hoping that that gets fixed. But we did unlock the school. So let's go back. School. Let's put school. No, let's just put it right there. That's fine. Yeah, so they've just got to do that. So with that, we will be able to actually start having a population increase. Because that's part of my issue, is that I've only got like 20 workers. So I've got like all this toxic area that I just basically removed because it's like I didn't have workers and that was all that was happening. Oh, good. We have little kids now. Bridges can only be 4 wide. Can we do... There we go. Unlock and build strange transmitter. There, strange transmitter. I need 5 electronics. And have that. Right here. Strange transmitter. Oh, it needs to be... Probably because I don't have a path. I still don't care for the fact that the path has to be there, because sometimes it's like I want to build something and then I want to figure out how the path is going to attach to it versus building a path and then I realize that I need more space. There, now we already have 28. That's not what I was trying to do. Now maybe we can do this tile cleaning. Let's go ahead and start remaking steel again. See this? We need copper. Which is right here. What is... Okay, so what can we do? Missing copper. That's on. Okay, let's turn this off so that it can maybe focus entirely on this one. They might need more houses. Yeah, that one's being repaired. That one's there. Place where children will go to school. There's enough room for 6 kids. Is it because they're all trying to clean up this toxic area? Fine, you know what? I know I should care, but all that's happening, I mean, like, it is absolutely toxic there. I get that. What else do we have? What do we need? We need... Yeah, I don't know if I have any means of being able to make them better. Let's see. Is there like a hospital or something? Drink factory, kitchen, cafe, weaver, tailor. Homestead, hydroponic garden. Yeah. It is, I think their healthcare system is basically don't get sick. Cleaner. Cleaning products and uses them to neutralize nearby pollution. Alright, it's locked for the demo. And that's locked for the demo. Yeah, all this is locked for the demo. I'm gonna go ahead and unlock that one. Just chance of mistakes. So the game is pretty cool. I like it so far. My biggest complaint is that, like, I've spent like the last hour literally just waiting for resources to load, and then I realized that it's like, why isn't it loading? And I come over here and like this has gotten damaged again, and so this one's gotten damaged again. And when my raw resources are out, it means everything that goes down that production line is busted. So I mean, I'm literally waiting and I have to babysit. I'm literally babysitting because this debris apparently only affects these raw resources houses. Okay, they did get the houses. We got up to 38 people now. So probably just need to... We'll get some more houses here. Wait, is this... No, remove that. That one is going to be... We'll put a hedge garden in there. Right there. We can do 2 more houses. That'll give us room for 58 people. And I know people aren't going to want to live up here, but we're going to go ahead and build some more houses up here. Yeah, power line. Okay, what I think would be beneficial is if I could figure out how to get forest planning jobs. Oh, because I need to get the tree nursery. 10 compost. I guess that's... I guess that's what the composting does. I don't really understand the composting either. Let's see, here we have more iron ore. This is unknown. Sand. Okay, let's... Hey, Lottie, have you ever seen ore like this? Nope. Looks weird, but intriguing. Let's see if it happens if I hit it with my hammer. Arg. Okay, sore arm and no dent in it, whatever that ore is. If we make equipment to mine it, there might be land we could use down there. Not yet. We're going to need some serious destructive power to get through. I know you don't like when I blow stuff up, but sometimes it's necessary. Just leave it for now, then maybe one day we'll crack through it. Yeah, I have a feeling that's called not demo. Let's get this. And then it's not done with the road. We're gonna go down. Here, okay. I want to mine. Okay, now can we do... According to that, it looks like the mine has to be up there. Okay, let's see. Mine. Okay, let's demolition. Yes. We can also remove that one. There we go. Can we do a water? Okay, we could do a water pump here. I'm fine with that. We'll do that. I'm gonna leave those 3 open. Yeah, we only have 1 school. We can do composting jobs. What I need is like an engineer that can so yeah, if it's toxic tile cleaning, and then what is it creating? was hoping to be able to do this, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to it. Oh, let's try. Copper ore right there. That's a priority. Oh, because I don't have any. That's why I'm running out of stones. Alright, we unlocked house. That one's locked for demo. I think everything else is locked for demo. something for tree nursery if I can ever get the compost to work. I'm not sure what that does. Actually, hold on. Let's just do... We're still gonna pause all these. Yeah, I'm effectively soft lock. I cannot build a stone mine. I'm about to give up on this. I mean, I have literally... I don't have any... I just don't have any stones for this. All right, if I were to demolish this... This gets top priority. Please make sure... I'm soft locked. I'm not even joking. I am completely soft locked. Because these stupid things have to keep being demolished. They have to keep being repaired. And I've run out of stones. I can't build a stone mine without stones. And since I can't build a stone mine, I can't repair a stone mine without stones. And I'm out of stones. No, not the forest. Can we... Prioritize the stone mine. Get me my stones. Now I gotta find where the school is. There it is. It goes right there. But we are going to pause. I guess I guess we can resume. Does that mean we're actually getting rocks again? Stone, yes. Okay. I should not have to demolish half of my town. Well, not half my town. I should not have to be demolishing buildings to get needed resources. Now we're gonna do... we're just gonna do this as stone, wood, there, stone, iron ore, copper ore, stone. We'll do I don't think I'm ever gonna need glass. I will do planks and wood. Considering I've got to go in and now redo my sawmill. And my gas burner. I'll turn that one on. There. That should be enough. Now we're getting more stone. Is this actually working? Yeah, we'll do storage shed here. Stone. I got that. We just need copper. I'm gonna guess because the I'm so tired of these things that just keep getting busted. I have wasted more time in this demo not realizing that they're broken. Did they just kind of, I think they just kind of gave up on, or Or maybe it got better. I don't know. Okay. We still need copper. Can we do a second mine? Oh wait, hold on. That's why. No, let's delete this. Let's do a mine. Okay, we can do a mine right there. That's fine. I think I'm going to go ahead and put this back in. We'll do that. This one will be copper ingots, and I get slag, and this one will be soot, slag. Actually, hold on, this. Soot, slag, and we'll do wood waste. Turn that one on. Okay, so over here, we're going to actually turn the iron back on, and we're going to turn copper off over here. So that way copper comes over here, There we go. I have the last two en route. I believe everything is in order, but we should run some extra diagnostic tests before. Nah, I'm tired of waiting. I want to talk to someone. New communication. Yeah, access device interface. Strange transmitter has been refurbished by the peeps who put it here. Where hear you are not understand. Hello, hello, hello. Working. Seeing strange lump on my back. Hello. Please clarify, is this home base or is this alien sedation? It's a whale. Talking about your back means you're the space whale. Zing. I'm so happy I can speak to you. I have so many questions. Awaiting response. Such a small voice. I have questions of my own, but happiness at singing with you is something I have too. It is imperative that you return us to our home planet. Any chance we can go back to the place where we joined you? Our people are scared. Are you able to take us home? Come over here. Any chance we can go back to the place that we joined you? To the planet where I heard the strange song? I cannot. That song has ended. It is too hard a journey for me to make again. I am weak in form, slow to heal. For now, we will travel here among the stars, singing together. But you must be able to return if you came here. That's a shame, but at least we'll be traveling on a space whale. can we do anything to make you feel better for the return trip? Not pushing it for now, just... I do not think so. My songs have been faint for eons untold. Motion is pain through a fog. Your song of empathy intrigues me. Since we are able to help each other, who are you? We are a collective of individuals known as the Peeps. Do you have a name? You can call us the Peeps, which, yeah. Do you have a name? Name. A name. I had one once. It is it's a song long forgotten. Our research suggests you look like an ancient cetacean called a whale. Can we make a name for you? We'd like to call you by name if we can. It's our custom. Yeah, our research suggests you look like an ancient cetacean. What is a whale? Something that swam in oceans, like you swim in stars. A beautiful extinct animal that used to live in the sea. A creature that we've only ever read about in books. No, something that swims in the ocean, like you swim in stars. Our ancestors spoke of humpback, Siskua, orca, narwhal, kiwa, kiwa. My name will be Kiwa. Peeps, while we sing together, I have a question. A spike of pain surges into a fire of burning misery that was extinguished. What was it? Korean toxic waste, but it has been taken care of now. You felt that was toxic waste, but we cleaned it. I'm so sorry you felt the toxic waste and the removal. Yeah, I don't know if it's been taken care of. You sing a sweet apology. I hope there is meaning behind it. When you made water flow on my back, shadows lifted from my mind, weak memories returned to me, yet they are like tendrils of vapor. Perhaps as we swim through the stars, we will take form. I'm happy we got to meet you. Can we speak again? I would like that. We shall like to learn all about you. Sweet, you can never have too many friends out here in space. I can't wait to find out more about who you are. Remember, you are no longer alone in this vast universe. A memory unbidden, unwanted, and faint as mist tells me your actions could have great impact on me. For now, I have a name, companions to sing with. These are precious things. I hope our futures will hold more joy. It actually happened. We talked to a space whale. We met an alien. But it doesn't sound like we'll ever be able to go home. My poor mother, I never should have left her alone. That's what you get when you never split the party. All hope is lost. What now? What do? We can't lose hope. We just need a plan. It looks like we have access to a new galaxy map on the transmitter. Kiwa must want us to suggest a direction for travel, so we should use the map to find our ancestors. Now, we should look for more aliens. I'm pretty sure I can build a universal translator now. What folly. Locating habitable planets is clearly our priority. We'll need more land and resources. We should only settle planets if they used to belong to Peep ancestors. I agree in principle, but what if our ancestors were never out here? Do we simply give up and dwindle? I need a journal, compose my thoughts, but oh, how do we break the bad news to our community? We'll hold a meeting after we get a travel destination. Let's look at Kiwi's. I'm gonna end up calling her Kiwi or Kiwa. You've unlocked the ability to travel to the stars with your companion, your new home, Kiwa. You can tell Kiwa where you want to go via the galaxy map. 3 new buttons have appeared at the bottom middle of the info bar. Open the galaxy map using the rightmost button. Oh, up here. Each tile or node in the galaxy is an area of space. Select a node to view all available information on it. This information is based on Kiwa's knowledge. As you travel, they'll update the map to reveal new areas and add more details. Cannot have trouble here. Info bar is all about Kiwa. To the left are displays, and to the right the health and temperature. To the right the hunger and stamina. Until they gain more stamina by becoming healthier, Kiwa will only visit nodes that contain a star. You can learn more about Kiwa and travel through the player guide. And okay, so we go here, travel here. very cool. Thanks for playing the demo. Here's what you can expect in the final game. Discover the galaxy, explore the stars with Kiwa, and resettle abandoned planets with unique resources. A city in the sky, in the stars. React to the ever-changing needs of the moving city by unlocking more land on Kiwa's back, more powerful terraforming tools, and more advanced buildings. I never did really understand what how to do the compost. And I had issues because I had issues with all of my primary source buildings. So my mines and my lumberjack huts kept getting demolished by debris, and I didn't know about it. So I'd be sitting there waiting and waiting for stuff to go in, and I literally felt like I was having to babysit and rebuild. And at one point I actually got soft locked because my stone mine got demolished. It needed to be repaired, but I had to have stone to repair the stone mine. So I had to go and demolish about 10 buildings so that it could finally get the one stone I needed to repair the stone mine, and then I was able to actually get stones again. But that got really frustrating for me. Coexist. Your peeps require powerful building for their comfort and advancement, but they affect the delicate balance of Kiwa's biosphere. Will you hurt or heal your new friend in the pursuit of progress? Overcome challenge, traverse an uncaring galaxy, radiation, space debris, wild weather, and more. I already gave my 2 cents on space debris. I will say I did not understand the whole toxic. I don't know if I was just running out of people, or because I only had like 20 people to start. So I don't know if it was a staff issue, like a staff number issue or population number issue, or if I just wasn't understanding what I was doing when I was trying to clear the toxic area. Encounter aliens. A variety of alien species offer quests, branching technology pathways, and other rewards. That sounds really cool. 2 paths. Discover the fading histories of the space whales and the peeps and forge new destinies for them both. So it sounds like this has got a lot of lore, a lot of in-depth, and it's part of kind of the subgenre of city building where you are building on the back of a creature. So really cool game. I did enjoy it, all of my frustrations aside. I think now that I know how to do some of those things, I can be on the lookout for it. But I did feel like there was a lot of tweaking, a lot of babysitting, and I felt like every single building that needed power, I had to build a new power plant for basically every single one of them, which contributed to the toxicity issue that I had. But the interface was really good. The music was really nice. The graphics are really cool. You're actually able to get down pretty close and you can see the different the people and the buildings. So overall, I'm looking forward to what more this game has to offer. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day and see you next time.